Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a library haul, although it's not much of a haul because it's only 2 books, but still gonna show you what they are anyway. And normally I'm not at the library much, but today I went because they had volunteers there from AARP helping prepare taxes for people for free. So I went and got my taxes done, and while I was there, I was like, well, might as well check out a book, which normally I don't really get books from the library only because I have a hard time with giving them back once I'm done if I really, really like the book. So typically, if I read it and I really love it, then I'm like, I don't want to give it back. I just want to keep it forever. And so that's why I usually tend to buy my books rather than get them at the library. But right now, I'm on a really strict budget and can't really afford to buy new books right now. So, hence, the library is going to become my best friend again, at least for a while. So, anyway, I was looking for one book in particular when I went there. I was looking for The Heir by Kira Cass. It's the 4th book in the Selection series. I finished the first 3. I finished the 3rd one about a week ago. So I'll talk about that in my February wrap-up. So I have the first 3, I read them, and I wanted to read the 4th one. So I was looking for that at the library, but unfortunately they did not have it. But there were 2 other books that I saw that I was like, yay, I want to get those and read them. So I did. So the first book that I'm going to show you guys what I got is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. And I have heard a lot of really good things about this book. It's the first book in her new series. I have the Darkest Minds trilogy and the novellas, and I haven't read them yet, but I have all of them, and I've heard nothing but good things about that series. And so I figured I've been wanting to read Passengers, so I think it was actually on my most anticipated of 2015 books, but I didn't get it yet. But I figured why not start with Passenger. And Passenger, I don't remember too much of what it's about. It's sort of like a time travel book, I think. I'm just going to read the inside flap because I don't remember too much about it. I've heard lots of good things about it. So, it says, in one devastating night, violin prodigy Etta Spencer loses everything she knows and loves. Thrust into an unfamiliar world by a stranger with a dangerous agenda, Etta is certain of only one thing. She has traveled not just miles, but years from home. And she's inherited a legacy she knows nothing about from a family whose existence she's never heard of until now. Nicholas Carter is content with his life at sea, free from the Ironwoods, a powerful family in the colonies, and the servitude he's known at their hands. But with the arrival of an unusual passenger on his ship comes the insistent pull of the past that he can't escape and the family that won't let him go so easily. Now the Ironwoods are searching for a stolen object of untold value. One they believe only Etta, Nicholas's passenger, can find. In order to protect her, he must ensure she brings it back to them, whether she wants to or not. Together, Etta and Nicholas embark on a perilous journey across centuries and continents, piercing together clues left behind by the traveler who will do anything to keep the object out of the Ironwood's grasp. But as they get closer to the truth of their search and the deadly game of the Ironwoods are playing, treacherous forces threaten to separate Etta not only from Nicholas but from her path home forever. So, yeah. So that's Passenger. Can't wait to get to this. I'll probably start both of these books probably next week, because there are a couple books that I'm reading this week that I want to try to get through, but I'll probably start this next week. And the other one, which this one I've seen in Barnes & Noble. Well, so it's Passenger. But I think this is kind of a newer one because I just recently saw it at Barnes & Noble. I saw it last weekend. I was with my friend for her birthday. We were hanging out at the mall. And, of course, it's us, so we have to wander into Barnes & Noble. And we're looking at the young adult section, and I came across Assassin's Heart by Sarah Ahiers. And so I'm not sure how new this is, but I just came across it last time I was at Barnes & Noble. And I read the summary inside, and it sounded really good, really interesting. And I wish I could have gotten it then, but again, tight budget, so I can't. But I was glad that I found it at the library, because I did really want to read it. It sounds really good. So, and I'll read what it says in here. It says, in the kingdom of Lavaro, 9 rival families of assassins lawfully kill people for a price. As a high-skilled member of one of these powerful clans, 17-year-old Leah Saldana has always trusted in the strength of her family, until she awakens to find them murdered and her home in flames. The Davias, the Saldanas' biggest enemy, must be responsible, and Leah should have seen it coming. But her secret relationship with the Davias' son, Val, has clouded her otherwise killer instinct and given the Davias more reason than ever to take her family down. Racked with guilt and shattered over Val's probable betrayal, Leah sets out to even the score, with their heart set on retaliation and only one thought clear in her mind: make the Davias pay. With shades of Godfather and Romeo and Juliet, this richly imagined fantasy from debut author Sarah Ahiers is a story of love, lies, and the ultimate vengeance. So, yeah, it sounded really interesting. When I read the summary, so hopefully it'll be really good, and hopefully it'll have some unexpected twists or turns. Because from the summary, I sort of have a prediction of what might take place, but I'm kind of hoping that I'm wrong, because I wouldn't mind being right, but if I'm right, then it's like, there's nothing really surprising about it. But my guess is that she is either wrong about the Davies, and they had nothing to do with what happened to her family, and it was actually some other rival family. Because they said 9 rival families of assassins. So apparently there's other rival families out there. Sounds like the DeVias are their biggest rivals, but that doesn't mean they don't have other rivals as well. So my guess is either, you know, it was another rival family for whatever reason, and the DeVias had absolutely nothing to do with the attack on her family. Or if they did, I don't think their son Val knew about the attack. If his family really was behind it, I'm guessing he probably didn't know about the attack. Otherwise, he might have warned her ahead of time. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts before I even start this. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So we'll see if I'm right or not. But I'm hoping there's gonna be some pretty big twist in here that, you know, catches you off guard and surprises you. So we'll see. Those are the 2 books that I got from the library. And again, like I said, I'll probably start them next week. I have to finish them before the 15th anyway, because I have to take them back by the 15th, unless I renew them. But I'm going to try and finish them before then, which when I do, I will do a review on both of these books. So stay tuned for that whenever I finish it. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you guys next time with another one. Bye!